We are back at it again here with another video with the Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with MMAT MMTLP Inc. continuing to pull down lower, breaking through that key support level of 120 and hitting new lows here and doing a full transition into a dip area that we have not seen with red borders since way back here on December 12th. Now today, MMAT was not the only stock falling. The overall market and the SPY did as well. And our SPY bot since 7:06 a.m. sent out a bear indicator. And from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside. Pure weakness there on 42 vision. And also after the bell. And put options went up 400% plus within hours, guys. And as you see there popping up on the screen, within the options chain, some options went up even higher than that. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with MMAT, doing that transition into a dip area, getting closer to 110 and now below 120. And we need to talk about some key levels here within the charts. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So our home run of the day was from our Tesla bot. Our Tesla bot sent out a bear indicator since 7:50 a.m. And from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside. Continuation of weakness into the bell and after the bell on 42 vision. And put options went up 300% plus within an hour, guys. And as you see popping up there on the screen, on the options chain, some options went higher than that. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with MMAT MMTLP Inc. continuing to push down lower here and fighting to try to stay above that 115 and 120 area. And here it is at 114 and hit lows here today of 111. Now, I did a full transition here from bright green bars to white with red borders back on December 12th. And the furthest that we got back up was the dark green bars. And this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips and the rips to the dips for those of you coming across the channel for the first time. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here. And you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with MMAT MMTLP Inc. under a bear indicator, canceling yesterday's bull indicator. And as you can see here, the inflows never crossed over. So that was a very weak bull indicator. If they did not cross over, it stayed below the midpoint. And today a bear indicator popped up. And shortly after, about 2-3 bars after, once it fell from 126 to 121, that extra confirmation of outflows beginning to go ahead and dominate and pull away from the midpoint happened, and it went to lows here of 111. And here it is fighting within the volatility, trying to get back above 115 in the 120 area, and right now sitting at 114. Now, I've shared this in previous videos, and this is my opinion alone and not financial advice, but the closer the stock gets to $1, the weaker it could get and the higher the possibility of getting delisted again or getting a notification from the NASDAQ of compliancy. Because remember, the stock was in the verge of getting delisted or having a reverse split when it was down below $1, and it brought itself back up 10 consecutive days above $1, which happened back in November. And then while MMTLP was going into privatization, MMAT indirectly was moving along with it through the speculation that shorts would have to cover not just from MMTLP and privatization with Nextbridge, but also MMAT as it was going higher and pushing up. So here we are with MMAT pulling back down into the ones. It's been fighting within that consolidation of 120 to 150s, 140, and now we are below that support in a dip area, and the closer it gets to $1, the weaker this could get, and the less possibility that the shorts are losing. If not, they actually are putting on pressure, and the bears are bringing this one down and also shaking out anyone that's trying to hold it up. So super important to keep that in mind, that anything below $1, this is pretty weak, back towards the possibility, right? Again, not financial advice, just my opinion and perspective alone, of delisting or having a reverse split, or just weakness in general based off technicals in the chart. And shorts are right now maximizing in the bears from way up here at $2 to this big drop and this consolidation. Every single cent lower, they are actually profiting on their short positions, right? The longer they hold it. So here we are with MMAT at 114, and I'm going to share with you guys what it is I would watch. The first thing is we're under a bear indicator here since 126, and the outflows have been dominating not just today, but back here since December 19th when that other bear indicator popped up at 131 and the outflows crossed, guys. It's been dominating here on the 30-minute chart since then. This bull indicator was very weak. Right there you could see it. The outflows were below the midpoint, and then that bull indicator was not as strong. So that's when multiple confirmations come into play, and this one was a bull indicator popping up like there was some strength, but the inflows never crossed over to start reflecting that strength, and quickly it stayed below it and switched from green to red, and it was canceled by a bear indicator the next day. So that is something to not ignore. Now in the volatility on the 15-minute, it's gotten a bull indicator and quickly canceled by this bear indicator, and you could see where it brought itself back up from way down here at around 112 when the inflows began, and then it slowed down at 118, 119 area and crossed back down here. So I would watch if this could hold itself up and bring itself back over it to continue to reflect that strength into the chart, or if these outflows come back down, will it retest that support? And this bear indicator here that canceled this bull indicator holds true within the volatility. I'll be watching that on the 15-minute. Now, on the 1 hour, you could see the bigger picture. The outflows have been dominating here since December 20th at the pre-market at the highs here of 130. And today, they had no chance and they were nowhere near the midpoint. They were green, like it was trying to pick up, and then it switched back to red, just like it happened on the 30-minute, and it pulled further away from the midpoint. So what are the key levels I would watch? So the first thing is, obviously, we would watch here if these inflows could pick back up and get towards the midpoint or cross back over, cancel out that bear indicator in the process if it starts to bring itself back up, and getting a bull indicator in the process of canceling that bear indicator. Now, if this bear indicator continues to hold true, I would watch here if these outflows continue to pull down away from the midpoint on the 15-minute, on the 1 hour, and here on the 30-minute. But what's the first support level? Well, the lows of the day of 111, I would just round that down to 110. Below that is 105, and to the upside is 120, and above 120 would be 125, guys. And as I've shared in other videos, and I've stated in previous videos, volatility here, and this is just my opinion and perspective alone, not financial advice as well, volatility here is going to continue. It's not going anywhere from what I'm seeing. And within the volatility, there's opportunities to learn and grow every single day. Like today, our SPY bot, since early on in the morning, it sent out a bear indicator at 7:05, 7:06 a.m. And from that moment forward, those outflows cross, pure weakness into the bell and after the bell. And as you could see there, the put options went up 400% plus and some even higher within the options chain. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.